Hey guys, welcome to the second series of Dcet, that is coordinate geometry. In this video series, we are going to talk about the coordinate geometry. I'm very excited to teach you coordinate geometry because in this we'll start to learn how to name an equation, how to write any diagram in a mathematical way. Okay, so this video starts with a point. Okay, so point ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ first. Point ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? What is a point? Is this a point? Yes, we call, yeah, this looks like a point. So if I draw this, is this a point? Does it look like a point? This point ಅನ್ನಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಇದನ್ನ point ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಬೋದಾ? ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದೊಂದು point ಅನ್ಬೋದಾ? So if I draw this, can I call this as a point? ಇದನ್ನ point ಅನ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. So if I draw this, is this a point? No. I can only call the point something like this. So how can we define this? ಯಾವ ತರ define ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? ಈ point ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ತರ define ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? Right? So what is this then? What is this? How can I define it? So we can define the point as it's a mathematical or geometrical figure. It's a geometrical figure which doesn't have length, breadth or thickness. If I draw a point, it shouldn't have a length, breadth or thickness. Is that good? So bindu ಅಥವಾ point ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಉದ್ದ, ಅಗಲ ಅಥವಾ ದಪ್ಪ ಇರಬಾರದು ಅದು. Right? It only defines the position in a space. So ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕಲಿಯೋಣ. So just one term ಏನು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ a point ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಉದ್ದ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅಗಲ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ದಪ್ಪ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಬರೀ ಏನ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್. ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಮುಂದೆ ಕಲಿತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಲೆಂತ್, ನೋ ಲೆಂತ್, ನೋ ಲೆಂತ್, ನೋ ಬ್ರೆತ್, ನೋ ಬ್ರೆತ್, there is no breadth and no thickness. Right? So defined. So point ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದ? ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಜಾಮೆಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಫಿಗರ್ಗೆ ಲೆಂತ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಉದ್ದ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ದಪ್ಪ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅಗಲ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ದಪ್ಪ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಆತರ ಒಂದು ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ಫಿಗರ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, if I have 2 points now, if I have 2 points, I can connect from 1 to 2, right? I can connect from 1 to 2 point. So I can go something like this, something like this, something like this, or something like this. This is a point 1, this is point 2. These are routes to go from A to B or 1 to 2. Okay? What I am telling you, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ 2 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ರೂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ರೂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಎ ಇದು, ರೂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬಿ ಇದು, ರೂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿ ಇದು, ರೂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಡಿ ಇದು. ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಶಾರ್ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 1 to 2? 1 ಮತ್ತೆ 2 ಮಧ್ಯ ಶಾರ್ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ. ಯಾವುದು? ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ. ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಎ ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ಬಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ? ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಅವರ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ. ಸೊ ಎ ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ಬಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ಸಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ಡಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ? Of course it is C, right? Of course it is a C. What we know, the shortest distance between any 2 points is a line. The shortest distance between any 2 points is a line. ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯ ಈಸಿಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಶಾರ್ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈನ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ example or definition, we'll start to define it. So now I want to define straight line. What is a straight line now? What is a straight line? What is a straight line? What is a straight line? It is shortest distance between one point to another point. I can write straight line as what? Shortest distance between 2 points. Isn't it? Isn't it? One thing we have defined, that is a point. Another thing we have defined, the straight line. What is straight line? The shortest distance between 2 points. What is a point? It's a geometrical figure where there doesn't have a length, breadth or the thickness. These two definition you should be very much comfortable with it. ಈ ಎರಡು ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದಾ? ಸೊ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. Is it it? Next, straight line ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? Yes, what is a straight line? Straight line is shortest distance between 2 points. Is that good? Yes. Let's move to the next topic about using these points. Okay, let's do a small what do you call exercise. Okay, what is that? See here, one of my friend named Punit. Okay, he is my friend named Punit. Okay, my friend named Punit walked from his home. This is my home. Okay, this is not from his, it's a my home. Okay, I'm standing here, I'm watching him. What he did, he started from my home and he walked 40 meters. This is all in meters. He walked what? 40 meters. Punit, this name is Punit. Punit walked 40 meters. So what I will do, he walked from here to here. He walked 40 meters. My another friend named Karthik. His name is Karthik. Let's say his name is Karthik. Okay, what he did, he walked 55 meters. So he took from here, he walked 55 meters. Okay, okay, okay. My another friend, let's say Hari Prasad, I don't know his name. Okay, let's say Hari Prasad. Okay, but another friend. Okay, he got a little fat. Okay, lately. So what he did, he walked from here to, let's say 90 meters. He walked from here to here 90 meters. Okay, Hariprasad walked from here to here 90 meters. What I did, I walked reverse from my home to outside. Let's say I walked from here to here, let's say 10 meters. Okay, this is me. This is me. Okay, I walked 10 meters. So what is the event that happened? I placed Punit at my home. He went from home to some place 40 meters. He went 55 meters. Hariprasad went 90 meters. In the same way, where I went opposite to these people, that is opposite direction, that is 10 meters. So now what I will do, I will take a straight line. I'll take a straight line. I'll say this is my home. This is my home. Home is where I started, or the reference point where I started to watch these people, right? I will say all the important points. If say this is 10, this is 20, this is 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. If this is a thing, first started Punit, no? First started Punit. How much did he walk? He walked 40. So I will go to 40. I'll make a small point. I made a small point, which the name of the point is P, because the starting letter is P. Now how much did he go? He go 10 meter. Is that fine? Simple. 40 meter he went. So he went 40 meter. No, I left 10. That is sorry. This is 40. So what did I? He went 40 meter. No. So I took the location. I tracked him. I think I placed a point. Instead of representing it as an arrow, because it's all big and clumsy, I just took a point where I represent Punit has traveled 40. Now let's take Karthik. Karthik went 55. So 60 is here somewhere. It should be 55. So Karthik, I'll represent it by K. I'll represent this point. This point is telling me the location from where to where he has traveled. Okay, it's a pinpoint in your Google location. It's a location. Okay. He has traveled how much? 55. Now again, Hariprasad, how much he traveled? 90. So I'll go here. I'll say Hariprasad has traveled 90. And what about me? What about me? I have traveled this side 10 meter. So I will take again this location. I will take somewhere here. Now see, all here are positive because I traveled somewhere here. Now if I want to represent myself as M, and if I want to represent I have traveled 10, so I cannot represent as 10 because 10 is already this side, but I want reverse, no? So I will take it as minus 10. What is minus 10? Minus 10 is telling I went that side. I went that side. So here is a case where we have used the concept of point. Where we have used the point, what concept was? Point. Now, the line on which all these markings are done, these markings, na? The line on which all these markings or the reference point is taken is called axis. It's called what? Axis. Axis andre enu? ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್. ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್. ಆ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಗೆರೆಗಳನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ಲೈನ್ಗೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ನೌ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ reference point. This is a reference point from where I am looking, right? I look from home, right? Here the reference point is this point. So this reference point is called as origin. This reference point is called origin. Origin. This reference point is called as origin. Is that good? Is that good? I have taken scenario. Everybody understood what was the scenario? There were my 4 people. First one went 40 meter. He went 40 meter. By looking at the point, can you tell me how much did he went? 40 meter. Here how much? 55. Here 90. Here, I don't know. Nobody. Here, I went 10 meter, but not in this direction. In opposite direction. Is that good? Is that good? We should be capable of learning this very simply. Okay. Now let's talk about another event that happened. What did we do? We start to climb up. So how did we climb? The guy was Puneet. Okay. He started to climb. He climbed only 15. Okay. We were going some hiking. So he climbed how much? 15 meter. Next, what he did? Next, this is Puneet. Next, who came? Karthik comes. Okay, this is Karthik. What he did? He climbed again 25. From where? This is a base point. This is what? Reference point. This is what now? Origin. This is called origin. The reference point from where we start is called origin. Okay, chalo now. Karthik has went, let's say 25 meter. Okay, he went from here to here. This is 25 meter. He climbed how much? 25 meter. Then another friend, Harprasad. What he did? He went 40, let's say 50. He climbed 50 meter. What did I do? What I did is, I climbed downwards. I said, no, I will not climb from the origin. I'll just go down and look at some water and come back. Okay. So what I went downwards. Let's say this is 5 meter. I went downward. Okay. This is me. I went downwards. Now I want to represent this. So what I do? I will take all reference point. I'll take this as a reference point. I'll take this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. This is what? I'll take this one. This is the reference point, isn't it? So what is the first one? Puneet. So this is Puneet is how much he climbed? He climbed 15, right? So 20 is here, 10 is here. It will be somewhere here. So I'll represent this Puneet by P. I will say he has climbed 15. He has climbed how much? 15 meter. Next, what about it? Karthik. Karthik went how much? 25. So again, I will take here. This is 20. This is 25. Na? So I'll represent his location through a point. I'll say the name as Karthik and I'll say he went how much? 25 meter. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆವು? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಏನನ್ನ ಲೈನ್ ಗಿಂತ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾರು? ಹರಿಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದು? 50. ಸೊ ಹರಿಪ್ರಸಾದ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಯಾನೆ? 50 ಮೀಟರ್ ಹರಿಪ್ರಸಾದ್. ನಾನೇನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ? ನಾನು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೀಟರ್ ಹೋಗಿನಿ? 5 ಮೀಟರ್. ಸೊ this is 5 meter. So me positive 5 or negative 5? Because these are all positive. This will become negative 5. Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Okay. Chalo. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಡೋಣ. ಆ ಇವೆಂಟ್ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಚಲೋ, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್. Let's look at the last event. What we did? Again, we started from the origin. Now the origin is this. That is the reference point is this. This is what? This is a reference point. So what I did, first what my friend started with Puneet. Let's say he started from here. He went 15 meter like this. He went 15 meter like this. And again he started to hike. Now he started to hike How many meters? 20 meters he hiked. What he did? He went 15 meters from here to here, and he went 20 meters from here to here. Now, if I want to represent this, where is he now? Where is he now? Where is he situated? Where is he located? What is the position of him? If I ask you that, I'll represent his position as a point P. Because Pune, start from P. Okay, I started to represent this point with P. Now he has traveled two kinds of a path. One is a horizontal, one is vertical. He has traveled two different paths. What are the two different paths? One is horizontal, one is vertical. So what is an horizontal he traveled? He traveled 15 meter like this. And he traveled how much? 20 meter like this. Now the point has a two dimension or two kind of a walking. One is horizontal, one is vertical. Horizontal, vertical. So ಇದೆ ಎರಡು ತರ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಏನೇನು? ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಉದ್ದ ಹೋಗ್ಯಾನೆ, ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಮೇಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ಯಾನೆ. ಉದ್ದ ಮೇಲೆ, right? ಉದ್ದ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಷ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಯಾನೆ 15, ಮೇಲ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಷ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಯಾನೆ 20, right? So now if I consider another friend, let's say he traveled 5 meter and 15 meter. What does that mean? What does that mean? This point is telling you, and he said me a location. He said he's at 5 and 15. Where is 5 and 15? Where is 5? This is 5, this is 15. Karthik is here, 5, 15. So, what do you think? How did he reach here? How did he reach here? He reached from here to here 5. Karthik reached from here to here 5 meter. And again, what did it? He went 15 meter upside. Is that good? Is that good? 5, 15. You know everybody now. If I give you some point, if I give you any point on an axis now, we have two axes. This is an axis because all the measurements and the reference point and the parameters are on this straight line. That is called axis. Okay. This direction is called x direction. This becomes x axis. This is horizontal axis is what called x axis. In the same way, the vertical axis is called y axis. Now, if I draw a point, let's say 10, 15, what is the meaning of it? Let's say this is an M. This is me who traveled 10, 15. What does that mean? What does that mean? I traveled 10 from here to here and 15 from here to here. Okay. This is 10, 15. Is that good? Is that good? Everybody is clear? Everybody is clear? Yes or no? Yes. Now, if somebody writes something, something, you know exactly what it is. Yaradru point represent ಮಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, do you know this is an x directional distance or horizontal distance? This is what vertical distance he has traveled. Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Yes or no? Yes. We'll take some of the example and ask you to draw what it is. Okay, you have to do this exercise so that you will become very comfortable with writing or representing point. The first basic thing in the coordinate geometry, you should know how to represent point on a plane. Okay, what is the plane is? These two axes, wherever these two axes meet or where they exist, that becomes a plane. Okay, that's a story for a different day, so not now. So now you just have to know what is an x-axis. Everybody know what is an x-axis? X-axis ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? X-axis ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಗುರುತು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ರೀತಿಯ ಗುರುತು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಲೈನಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಉದ್ದವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಗೆ x-axis ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. This is an vertical axis. This we call it as y-axis. We could call anything, but they have named it as x and y. So please call it as it is. Okay, chalo. Okay guys, this is the first task here. What is the first task? You have to represent these things. You have to represent these things on your x and y axis or on your graph. So what to do? You have to take x axis. You have to take y axis. What is this? X axis. What is this? Y axis. Okay. Let's take a number. What are the things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay. In the same way, let's consider this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? So again, what is this? This is again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. In the same way, What is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. This is somewhere here, right? So what is the first point? 1, 2, 1, 2. Start always with the reference point. A is starting from where? A is someone starting from 0. That is the origin. It is going 1 in what direction? 1 in horizontal direction. 1 is this direction. And how much? 2 above. This is what A. How much is that? 1, 2. Everybody is clear? Can you everybody do it? 3, 4. How to do 3, 4? 1, 2, 3. This is 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 3, 4. Everybody is comfortable? Yes or no? What is this point called? B. Okay. Next, what is that? C. 8, 10. 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 10 is somewhere here. This is what? This is the point C, which is 8, 10. What is this? Minus 1, 2. What is minus 1, 2? He started from here, but it is a negative direction. You do not go in this direction. You have to go in reverse direction. Let's go in a reverse direction. That is minus 1. And you have to go 2. If there is a plus 2, we have to go somewhere in the upside. If it is a negative, we have to go downside. So this point is what? Minus 1, 2. What is this point? D point. And what is an F point? Minus 3, 2. And I am here. Where I have to go first? Negative 3. 1, 2, 3. This side. And negative 2. That means downside. 1, 2. Okay. This is what? Minus 3, minus 2. This plot marlik barbeku. Plot madak bandre tumba easy. This is the basics for learning anything in a coordinate geometry. You should be capable of knowing what point exists where. Is that cool? If I ask you to point another thing, let's say this is Z point. If I ask you 0, 3, do you know where this exists? 0, 3, 0, 3. I am starting from 0. What is 0 means? You should not travel anything in horizontal. 0 means only here. I am saying only here. 3 means we have to go up 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this is what? 0, 3. See, this is on which axis? This is on Y axis. This is on which axis? This is on Y axis. So if I write some point 0, 7, 0, 7, again you have to start from where? I have to start from here. I have to travel 0. So I am starting from here only. I should not travel anywhere here. From here, we have to, how much you have to travel? 7. So someone is somewhere here. This is what? 0, 7. Now, if I write all this, that is, see, again this on Y axis. Any point that lies on Y axis, let's say 0, 8, 0, 9. Can you represent this on your sheet? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you please do it? Can you please do it? Pause the video and do it. If you are done, we can observe that these are all falling on Y axis, isn't it? They're all falling on Y axis. Once they fall on Y axis, the value of X is equal to 0. See here? Because it's not going anywhere in the X direction. It's only going on Y axis. So X is 0. In the same way, I have come 4, 0. Let's say 5, 0, 6, 0. Where is done? I have to stand from here. Again, 4, 0. I want 2, 3, 4. 4, again, should I go up? No, because 0 distance I have to go up. So this is what? 4, 0. Which is on which direction? Which is on which axis? This is on X axis. In the same way, 5, 0. If I go from here, okay, this is 5, 0. Yes. 6, 0. This is 6, 0. They're all falling in which axis? They're all falling in which axis? X axis. They're fall in X axis. What is the value of Y here? Y is 0. Y ಎಲ್ಲಾವುದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? 0. ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 0, 3 ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? X ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಉದ್ದಾಗಿ 0 ಜರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಡಿಲೇಬಾರ್ದು. 0 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಡಿಲೇಬಾರ್ದು. 3 ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. 1, 2, 3. This is 0, 3. ಅದೇ ತರ 0, 7, 0, 8, 0, 9 ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಂಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಆಯ್ತು? ಇವು ಎಲ್ಲಾವುದು Y ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೈ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದಾವೆ. Y ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದಾವೆ. Y ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಸೊ ಯಾವ್ದು Y ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ ಅದ್ರ X ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಿದೆ? ಅದ್ರ X ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 0 ಇದೆ. ಇದು X ಮತ್ತೆ Y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು X ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಇದು Y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. X ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ X ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, X ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ Y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ Y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಿದೆ? 0, 0, 0, 0. ಸೊ X ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಿದೆ? 0. In the same kind, if we take in this example, ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೋಡ್ರೆ 4, 0, 5, 0, 6, 0 ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಿದೆ? ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ? 4, 0, 5, 0, 6 ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ? ಯಾವ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಯಾವ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ? X ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ X ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ Y ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ? 0, 0, 0. Y value ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ 0. So you should be very capable of understanding this. Remembering will teach you what you need to remember. So you should be capable of understanding and analyzing what is happening in a question. Or if I just see the diagram, okay, these are x values are 0, here y values are 0. You should be capable of analyzing that. Okay, here is a task. What we have to do, there are 2 points A and B. We have to find the shortest distance between them. So that's the final answer. First, let's try to figure out where these 2 points exist. So let's try to first put this and this. That's 5, 5. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From again 5, 5, 5, right? That means 5 distance from x-axis, 5 distance from y. This is 5 and again from this is 5. So this becomes, let's say this point is A and it is distance of 5, 5. Is that cool? Next is what? 8, 9. So we have traveled from here, that is from here, 8 distance, that is from here to here, and 9 distance from here, that is from here to here, right? So let's call this as 8, 9. Let's say this is B distance. What we need to find is, we have to find how much is this length. Those are the final option. Let's not go into directly there. My first question to you, what is the horizontal distance between them? What is horizontal distance between them? That means this distance. How much is this distance? How to know it? See, 5, 5 means he started from here. From here to here, this distance is 5, isn't it? 5, 5. This is 5, na? This 5, 5 means this point. So this distance is 5. This distance will also be 5. Is it correct? So E distance 5 E distance kuda 5 aave. Here, see here, 8, 9. 8, 9 means what? From here to here, this is 9. From this distance to distance, that means this whole distance is how much? 8. This is 8. This distance is 8. This distance is 5. This distance is 8. This distance is 5. My first question is, what is horizontal distance between them? What is an horizontal distance? Horizontal distance x-axis, e-axis difference ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ distance ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ distance? That's a question for me. How much is that distance? This distance is 8. This distance is 5. This distance is 8. This distance is, how much is this distance? This distance is 8. This distance is 5. How much is this distance? This minus this give this distance. This minus this give this distance. So I'll say this is 3. Is that good? So bigger minus smaller. This is distance is what? 3 distance. Now the next question, I'll say this as 3. I'll not write 3. I will write 8 minus 5, that is equal to 3. So next question, what is vertical distance between these 2 points, between them? What is vertical difference? That means this distance and this distance they are asking. This is the first point, this is the first point. This is vertical distance. Now this is vertical. How much is this distance they are asking? So what we know? We know this distance is 5 because 5, 5. This distance is what? 5. I know this distance. I know this distance is 9. I know this distance is 5. How much is this distance? 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5. So that is 9 minus 5. That is how much? 4. That is how much? 4. I know now this is 3. This is 4. Isn't it? Now what will be this distance? The third question. What is shortest distance between them? Shortest distance between them. ಅವೆರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯ ನಿಯರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು? See here, we know the Pythagoras theorem. If this is 3 and this is 4, how to find an x? If you have seen our entire trigonometric video in the playlist, we have done this. Go and check out that if you have not watched it. How to find x? So bigger square, that is x square equal to smaller square plus smaller square. So x square equal to 3 square is 9 plus 4 square is 16. 9 plus 16 is 25. So the value of x is 5. So the value of x is what? 5. Is that good? The value of x is what? 5. Did you get it? Yes? Yes or no? Yes? Yes? This was simple? This was simple. We will make a formula that you need to remember. We'll create a formula after this. Did you get an understanding about it? Yes or no? Yes? This distance. We have to calculate this distance. First ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಇವೆರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ horizontal distance. Is that good? Is that good? Yes or no? Yeah. We will take one of the generalized form of x1 and x2 and we will figure out the formula that you need to remember. Okay. Now let's generalize this. How do we generalize? Just take an axis. This is y-axis. This is an x-axis. So let's take the point x1 comma y1. Okay. This is a point x1 comma y1 and there is another point which is x2 comma y2. Now I have to find the distance between them. The distance between them. What I need to do? I need to know this distance. I need to know this distance. How much is this distance? We know this distance is how much? x1, because from here to here is x1 distance. And how much is this distance? From this distance is what? x2, because I'm going from here to here, x2 distance. So this will become x2. So how much is this distance now? Big minus small, that is x2 minus x1. In the same way, now I have to know this distance. So this distance is how much? This is y1 and this distance is how much? This is y2. Because this distance is y1, because this distance is y1. So this will also become y1. So this distance is y2. So here also y2 is there. Now this much distance is what? Bigger minus small, that is y2 minus y1. Now I have a right angle triangle. Where this distance is x2 minus x1 and this distance is y2 minus y1. So how to find x? X square, the bigger square is smaller square, that is x2 minus x1 whole square plus another smaller square, that is y2 minus y1 whole square. So x will be equal to what? Root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is an important most formula. Whatever I taught till here, if you don't understand, that is really okay, except the derivation part. If you don't understand, it's really okay. But you have to remember this formula. ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ, ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಈ ಡೆರಿವೇಶನ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ತುಂಬಾ ಸತಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಈಸಿ ಕೂಡ. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. An example, ಇದು ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, 3,2 and 1,1. If this is if they ask the distance between them, what you need to do? Take an under root, bigger minus smaller, whenever 3 minus 1, xx, yy, 3 minus 1 whole square plus 2 minus 1 whole square. So this is what? Root of 2 square plus 1 square, that is root 5. In the same way, if they ask you to find the distance between 4,5 and 7,9, okay, first what you need to do? You need to take under root this minus this minus this, 4 minus 7 whole square plus this minus this, that is 5 minus 9 whole square. So how much do I get? 4 minus 7 is minus 3 whole square is what? 3 square is how much? 3 square is 9 plus 16. 9 plus 16 is 25. Okay. Is that cool? Is that cool? 225 is 5, so we can keep it as it is. We'll take one of the example from your question paper and solve. This is one of the important most formula. Don't go forward in the video. You should know this formula. Root of x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1. You should be capable of solving these two questions. Then only go forward. This minus this whole square plus this minus this. xx minus yy whole square, total of under root. xx plus xx whole square, x minus x whole square plus y value minus y value number whole square. That's an under root of it. Should be remembering this formula, then only you go forward, otherwise don't go forward. It's a waste of time. Okay, so now we'll go forward. If you can solve these two questions, then only watch the next of the video, otherwise please don't watch it. Okay, chalo. Hey, these are the questions you need to solve. They're asking you to find the distance between these 2 points, these 2 points, this 2 points, this point. Do it. Pause the video and do it. So, okay, once you try, then only watch our video, or you can watch the first question and you can pause the video and watch the rest of the questions solution. Okay, let's first one. 3, 4, 2, 1, 2. What I need to do? Take an under root. X minus x, y minus y. What is this? 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1 whole square plus this minus this, that is 4 minus 2 whole square. Is that good? So under root of 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 square plus 2 square, that is 4 plus 4 is root 8. The next question. 3, 4 minus 1, 2. Xx component. First take an under root. Xx component, that is 3 minus of minus 1. X minus x. X minus x component minus the x component, that is minus 1 whole square plus y minus of y, so that is 4 minus 2 whole square. So root of 3 minus into minus plus 1 whole square plus 4 minus 2 is 2 square. 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 square is 16 plus 4, that is a root 20. Let's go to the next question. Next question is what? 3 minus 2 and 1 minus 4. Let's do this. So what I have to take an under root first. So xx component, that is this minus this, that is 3 minus 1 whole square plus this component minus of this component, that is minus 2 minus of minus 4 whole square. So how much do I get? Root of 3 minus 1 is how much? 2. 2 square is 4 plus minus 2. Minus into minus is plus. Minus 2 plus 4 is 2. That is 2 square. So how much do I get? Root 4 plus 4 is 8. The last question, let's take a last question. 3 minus 3 minus 3 and minus 4 3. So let's solve this. So how do we solve it? So see here, this minus this, under root of this minus this, that is minus 3 minus of minus 4 whole square plus this minus this, that is minus 3 minus 3 whole square. So how much is that? Root of minus 3 minus into minus plus 4 whole square plus minus 3 minus 6 whole square. So how much do we get? So root of minus 3 plus 4 is how much? 1 square plus minus 6 whole square is 36. That is root 37. Is that cool? Yes or no? Yes. Hey, this is one of your examination question. What they asked? Distance of a point, this from the origin. So what they're asking you to find? What is an origin? Origin is 0, 0. We have to distance. Origin means 0, 0. That's an initial. You have to remember. Origin means what? 0, 0. 0, 0. See here. I started from here. Na? This is nothing but x is also 0, y is not a 0. Na? Here only I am starting. X is also 0, y is also 0. So 0, 0 is origin. From 0, 0, you have to find a distance from 0, 0 to minus 2, 5. You have to find the distance between 0, 0 to minus 2, 5. So what you need to do? Take an under root. So x value minus x value, that is 0 minus of minus 2 whole square plus again this minus this, that is 0 minus 5 whole square. So how much do I get? Root of, so minus into minus plus, so 2 square plus minus 5 whole square. So how much is that? 2 square is 4 plus minus 5 square is how much? 25. So that becomes root 29. Is that good? So one of your examination question. Okay. Hey guys, if you like the way that we teach, please do like this video and also share this video with your friends, and don't forget to comment your doubts in the comment section so that we can answer you there itself, or we'll make an entire video explaining the doubt. And do not forget to check our entire video course. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching guys. All the best.